Welcome to North Decatur High School for our final regular season boys varsity basketball game tonight between our North Decatur Chargers and the visiting Southwestern Shelby Spartans. I'm Gary Cook along with Jeff Gauck, and we're here to bring you the game tonight. We had some senior night recognition festivities prior to the game. Seemed kind of quiet and fairly short. I know we had only one basketball player. I think there were 5 or 6 cheerleaders and 1 band member, so it was relatively quick. But our lone senior, Caden Muckerhide, playing his final home game here in the confines of North Decatur High School. But Jeff, Southwestern comes into tonight's game at 3-16, but they had a big win on Tuesday night. They won at Edinburgh by 4 points, so that was a really good win for them at the end of the season here. They've had other wins. Their other 2 wins were against Indianapolis Heron by 13 and Deaf School by 30. Losses in the second half of the season to common opponents that the Chargers have played. They lost at South Decatur by 12. They lost at Waldron by 12. They lost at home against against Hauser by 27. They lost at home against Morristown by 7, and they lost at home against Knightstown by 17. So Knightstown's probably our most recent game there that we have a reference to or whatever. The Chargers also lost at Knightstown, but don't have a lot of team statistics on them other than what John Harrell has them currently averaging 50.7 points per game offensively and giving up 61.9. Individually, led by 6'2 junior, number 2, Ben, I think it's Kaler. That's how I would pronounce it, K-A-H-L-E-R. He is their leading scorer, and probably their second leading scorer at this point, according to what Coach Metz told me, is number 25, Carter Snepp, 6'3 senior, who has a lot of ties to the North Decatur community. Yep. And some other players that we'll see a lot of action tonight. Have a 6'1 freshman, number 15, Mitchell Clements. Number 35, Caden Barlow, a 5'9 junior. Number 22, Michael Clements, a 5'11 junior. I'm assuming he's probably a brother to Mitchell, but I can't swear to that. And number 5, Avery Dennison, a 6'1 sophomore. Just looking at what Coach had given me that they do well. They really like to drive the ball to the basket. We'll see a lot of man-to-man defense on their end tonight. So I think 2 things. It's kind of a double-edged sword. We've got to keep them from getting to the basket, unlike we did last night. Right. And we've got to get to the basket against their man-to-man and not just settle for perimeter shots. But I think, like we often talk, Jeff, and I think our players play their best basketball when we get off to a good start. So we got to get out of the gate.
And we seen that last night, Gary. We got off to a good start last night. We just couldn't continue it into the second half, which really seemed to be our downfall last night. I'm a bit concerned when we went to our man-to-man defense last night against Rushville. They were able to penetrate in there, get the ball to the free throw line extended, and they were able to make a lot of easy passes down by the rim, which we really didn't contest and challenge too much last night, and really was our downfall, I feel like. So I'm a little concerned about tonight. I know they come in 3-16, but we got to fix some things from last night. As high as we were Tuesday night and as low as I felt last night along with Coach Metz, I'm concerned.
I would agree with you 100%. And I know we gave up some stuff in our press transition from full court press to half court, where we just relaxed or we lost concentration and they would get all the way to the basket and that kind of thing too. But hopefully the other part of it I think is really important. A team like Southwestern, who struggled for wins this year, once you get them down, you can't let them keep their confidence. You've got to kind of put the nail in the coffin and really put the game away. But we'll see what happens tonight here.
And I think North Decatur, in my opinion, is kind of notorious for not keeping their foot on the gas.
Yep.
We get a team down, we'll kind of back off a little bit. Don't want to embarrass anybody, but let's not be afraid to embarrass anybody, because we've been embarrassed before.
Exactly.
So let's keep our foot on the gas and just get this thing over with in the first half and move on.
Well, it looks like we're ready for our national anthem, so we'll take some sponsor breaks and be back with our starting lineups right after this.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
The Wrap Up the Year sales event is underway at Acra Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Right now, the crew at Acres have great deals, incentives, and blowout pricing on all new 2023 vehicles. New 2023 Ram trucks save up to $15,000 off MSRP. And pre-owned vehicles are red tag sale price to move to make room for the new 2024 models. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, or Dan Rubel for the Wrap Up the Year sales event at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Greensburg.
JC Bank is now open in Greensburg at 1035 North Lincoln Street, bringing over a century of community banking to you. JC Bank supports local high school sports teams, helping young athletes thrive for stronger communities. They offer top-notch banking, investments, and trust services. Whether you need a mortgage or business banking, JC Bank is here for you. Learn more at jcbank.com. JC Bank, the bank for your street, not Wall Street. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
If it's tire time, Walters Tire, your Goodyear dealer in Greensburg, has a great deal. Right now, you can get $200 in rebate savings on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. And Walters Tire is part of the Goodyear Service Network and your Michelin Farm Tire dealer as well. Walters Tire at 220 West Main in Greensburg. Phone 812-663-7551.
Welcome back to North Decatur High School, where some of our young lady cheerleaders did a nice job on our national anthem.
We done our listeners a disservice there, Gary.
Yeah.
We should have had her on the air. She was fantastic.
Yep, I agree. But ready for our starting lineups, Jeff, so I'll let you take that over.
Southwestern Spartans of Shelby County going to start number 2, Benjamin Collier. We're going to disagree on that.
I would say Kaler.
Kaler. We're going to struggle with that.
Just like Taylor or only
Kaler.
K.
Okay, Kaler, 6'2 junior. Number 5, Avery Dennison, a 6'1 sophomore. Number 15, Mitchell Clements, a 6'1 freshman. Number 25, Carter Schnepp, a 6'3 senior, their only senior in the lineup. And number 35, Caden Barlow, a 5'9 junior. The Spartans starting lineups. They turn the lights out here at North Decatur for our Chargers starting lineup tonight. Number 3, Owen Eldridge, a 6'2 junior. Number 21, Logan Odell, a 6'2 sophomore. Number 35, Cooper Palmer, a 6'1 junior. Number 45, Brady Maurer, a 6'5 junior. And our lone senior night at North Decatur, number 5, Caden Muckerhide, 5'11 senior. North Decatur starters tonight.
Well, it looks like same starting lineup we had last night, Jeff, and so hopefully we can dig in a little bit and defend early here and get some baskets. But I know that Owen Rennekamp, as we talked before they came on the air, as well as Corbin Thackeray, both a couple of JV players, both have several quarters, so sure we may see them a little bit more tonight too.
All right, we got the teams in the circle. We got Schnepp for Southwestern Shelby in their red uniforms trimmed in white and blue. North Decatur in their white homes trimmed in red and blue. Red, white, and blue teams here tonight.
There you go.
Eldridge and Schnepp in the circle. Here we go. Looks like Chargers going to win that tip.
Almost didn't get that tossed high enough.
No, he didn't. Muckerhide with the ball. Looks like Southwestern Shelby in a man-to-man defense. Yep. Eldridge. Palmer with it at the free throw line. Running a weave. Muckerhide gets it. Kicks to the corner to Maurer. He lets it go. Tipped out of bounds by the Spartans. So Palmer inbound across the court from us. Looking. Maurer out by the timeline. Going to give it up to Muckerhide, who comes out and takes the ball from him. just underway here at North Decatur. Mucker High gets the left side of the rim, puts it up and in.
Good start there. Nice little Euro step there by Caden to get that hoop.
Yeah, me and you thought it was a travel, didn't we, Gary?
Yeah, it always used to be.
Southwestern Shelby with the ball. Chargers in a man-to-man defense. They work down.
Actually, I think they're in a zone here, Jeff.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Schnepp's going to try a three from the corner. It's no good. Palmer with the rebound. Chargers are in business. Mucker High tries to go up ahead, gives it to Eldridge. Eldridge slows it down. Chargers on the offensive end. Gets a ball screen. Mucker High does. Logan Odell gets it to Eldridge. Low block. Gets some tough defense. He puts it up, and he comes up just short.
Nice footwork there by Owen. Just didn't get it up on the glass high enough.
Southwestern Shelby with the rebound. Gets Schnepp. He's going to try another three, and boy, he buried that one. 3-2. Spartans up early here at North Decatur, early in the first quarter. Mucker High's going to try a three. He comes up short. Palmer with the rebound. Got it at the low block. Kicks it out to Eldridge. He's just outside the arc. Probably not going to look to shoot from there. Finds Odell. Odell gives it to Mucker High on the left side. Mucker High gets in the lane. 12-footer up and in. Dennison, or I'm sorry, that's Taylor Collier. What is it? Collier?
Kaler.
Taylor.
Just like Taylor.
Taylor.
That's the way I would pronounce it anyway.
I have to rewrite it in my
may
book.
not even be close.
That's the name I didn't ask about. I thought I had that one down. They got the ball Southwestern in front court. Schnepp, they find a man at the free throw line. He probably traveled with the ball, puts it on the floor, left side of the rim, up and in. That's Clements. 2 points for him. 5-4. Chargers down, but we have the basketball. Mucker High has it in his hands, kicks to the corner. Odell, left wing three, left-handed, it's good. Chargers take a 2-point lead here.
7-5. 5.5 minutes to go here in our H&R Block first quarter.
He gets to Schnepp in the corner. Odell puts a lot of pressure on him. He struggles with it. Now Clemens gets it, and he gets fouled. I think that's going to be on Palmer.
Yep, looked like it. Just got there a little bit late. Well, as I kind of watch our zone, Jeff, we look like we're unsure sometimes about certain coverages and who should be taking it because it's kind of supposed to be a matchup, and they got to communicate a lot better.
That's the whole key to the zone is communication, and Schnepp hits a nice little 2-foot shot there. 5 points on the night. You know, man-to-man, you're used to singing with them or yell switch and you got it done, but on a zone, you really got to communicate about who's coming across and who's got who.
You got to point, you got to talk loud, you got to talk early.
Mucker High gets in the lane, kicks to Maurer, now back to Mucker High up on top. Fakes the shot, doesn't take it. Now the free throw line extended, gets Eldridge, right side of the rim up, and he rolls that one in and out. Taylor's going to bring the ball up. He's a big kid for a guard.
Travel there, yep.
They get it up on top now. Barlow gets to Kaler. It gets knocked away into Maurer's hands.
Good hands there by Odell.
Chargers with the basketball in a 7-7 ball game. Mucker High gets the right side of the rim. He throws it off the back of the rim long. Kaler's going to bring it up the left-hand side. Gets to a teammate there. Drives baseline. Nice defense by Palmer. That shot's short into Chargers' hands. Eldridge, left side of the rim. He puts it up long this time, no good. Another missed basket by our Chargers. This time Kaler's going to walk the ball up the floor. Chargers in that zone defense. Back to Kaler, Schnepp in the corner. Don't take him long to release the ball. He misses. Maurer pulls down the rebound. He got fouled on the rebound.
Like a backside rebounder, might have been on number 5. Yep.
He's on number 5. That's Dennison, his first, team's first of the quarter.
It's like Mason Morris and
Rennekamp.
Yeah, Owen Rennekamp both check in the ball game for the Chargers.
McBride brings the ball up the court. Works to the left-hand side. Morris gets it. Now Odell up on top. Worked around the left-hand side. Mucker High's going to try a three. Buries it.
10-7 Chargers. Looks like Chargers are man-to-man now.
Southwestern with the ball. They're out on the North Decatur logo. Moving to the right-hand side. Schnepp, he keeps it in his hands. Oh, Eldridge comes over and takes that, and then Odell gets the steal. He's on a fast break. Left side of the rim, lays it up and in.
Good defensive play there by Odell, because he had the correct hand up, Jeff, when he deflected that. You know, might have picked up a foul to try to reach in with his right hand there.
That's the first thing I noticed also, Gary. Done it textbook, you know, just the way you're taught from when you're a little kid. Southwestern gets shot up the right side of the rim. He misses, but gets his own rebound, kicks it out to Kaler, and they're going to call a charge on him, and wow, we caught a break there.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
He must have threw the forearm out there or something. So Chargers going to get that ball. Second foul on Southwestern Shelby. 12-7, Chargers up here in the H&R Block first quarter at North Decatur.
12-7 Chargers.
Booker Hyde's going to walk the ball up. It's like Southwestern stays in their man-to-man defense. Booker Hyde gets the ball screen, puts up a 14-footer, and hits it.
Good, nice little set play there where they clear out the right side. Caden can either go all the way to the hoop or pull up for that little jumper like he did.
Barlow has the ball, high right-hand side for the Spartans. Moves it to a teammate. They find a man cutting. That Schnepp down there on the baseline. Had to burn up his dribble. That's Clements, puts up a three. It's long, no good. And Odell's there for the rebound. Flips to Booker Hyde, and here come our Chargers. Quickly down the right-hand side of the court. Odell, right side of the rim. Or not Odell, but Eldridge puts it in.
There we finally got Owen on the scoreboard. So that was 2 or 3 good possessions in a row there, Jeff, to extend our lead to 16-7 here. Just a 30-second timeout by Coach Engels. I didn't mention this is Chris Engels, their head coach. This is his second year there. He was a long-time assistant over there, and I was glad to see him a year ago get that job when their previous coach left. So,
you know, I've been doing this so long, I recognize faces, I don't know names. And their JV coach tonight, I remember him coaching junior high basketball back in the day when, here we go, Cole Palmer, Smith, Evan Smith were playing then.
Yep.
And he took a bunch of little kids and schooled our North Decatur kids. It was a really well-ran offense, and I was really impressed with that. So Southwestern triggers it in under our basket. Chargers put a man-to-man press on. They get it into Kaler. Booker Hyde's on him. We don't need Caden to foul out tonight, not on senior night.
No, that's for sure.
Southwestern Deuce getting in the front court.
Nice cut by Schnepp there on a little curl around to the bucket.
That pass gets stolen by Booker Hyde as they try to get it at the corner. Booker Hyde's on the run, left side of the rim. They were able to get in front of him, slow him down. Oh, he finds Lefty in the corner. He comes up short. Odell comes up short. Southwestern with the rebound. Schnepp, he's on a run. And we got to have a jump ball or travel or something there. And we're going to get a jump ball from the referee, so it's going to stay with Southwestern.
Jump ball. Southwestern basketball. Checking into the ball for the Chargers, number 31, Marshall Snow.
That's one of them calls, Gary, where when your team's struggling on the year, you just can't get that call.
Yeah.
Could have gone either way, I felt like, but Southwestern inbounds under their basket. They put it up short as Snell was there to challenge that shot. He gets the rebound, gives it up to Booker Hyde. Here comes our Chargers. Minute 23 left in the H&R Block first quarter. Chargers with the lead. Morris in the corner, now Odell on the left wing. Up on top comes to Booker Hyde. He's going to look over the defense and set our offense.
It's like Southwestern may be playing a little, I used to call it a junk defense, but they got a couple guys playing in the lane, both playing a zone. That would be Kaler and Clements. And the other 3 guys are all chasing man-to-man.
Caden's going to take advantage of it. He puts up a three-pointer. It comes up short. Southwestern comes away with the rebound. Looks like we got a foul called on the play. No, he's got another jump.
So Chargers will keep possession of it.
So Chargers going to inbound under their basket for the first time tonight. Booker Hyde to trigger it in. Gets the ball from the referee. Looking, has to go up top. That's Morris with it, way up on top. He gives it to Booker Hyde. Booker Hyde gets the ball screen. Odell, left corner 3. Lefty for a lefty, another one.
Yeah, nice job by Caden of driving that gap and forcing the guy in the corner coming out off of Logan Odell to open him up for that jumper.
Southwestern Shelby with the ball in the front court now. They find Kaler with it. Schnepp on a nice cut, gets a bump. He's able to maintain his balance. Schnell's on him tight. Now they're going to get Schnell with a foul.
Yeah, kind of bumped him from behind there, which is okay. Just let him know you're there.
First foul on Schnell, second on the Chargers this quarter. 19.4 seconds to go as Southwestern's going to inbound under their basket. Schnell with the ball, gives in the corner. Corner number 2, Kaler. Kaler dribbles it out, looking for a teammate now as he's burned up his dribble, and Morris is able to knock that pass out of bounds.
Good deflection again. You got the correct hand out there. And
so Southwestern's going to inbound in front of our Charger bench. Schnell's going to trigger it.
13 seconds to go here in our H&R block, or excuse me, in our H&R block first quarter.
We got Kaler going all the way to the rim.
Yeah, I think they're going to get Schnell. He was in great position, but he kind of put his arms over the top of the shooter, which is what you don't want to use. So Kaler's going to go to the line to shoot a couple.
First free throw attempts of the night here at North Decatur. 8.1 seconds left. Kaler's first one's up. It's good. Second shot's up. It's off, no good. Morris with the rebound. Chargers got 7 seconds
of time.
Here. Muckerhide with the ball in his hands. He's going to stop, fire a 3. It comes up short, and that's your end of your first quarter. North Decatur up 19-8.
We'll be back with more Charger basketball after these sponsor breaks. This is Charger basketball on WTRE.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
We are back here at North Decatur High School. Chargers on top by 11, 19-8 after the first quarter, ready to start our Decatur County Memorial Hospital second quarter. Jeff, Logan Odell got a good start for us, and it's kind of helped us get out to a little bit of a lead here with a couple threes and a 2-point basket. Mm-hmm. But the one thing I noticed right away is defensively we're doing a better job of moving our feet, keeping them in front of us. I know Kaler a couple of times has really tried to put his head down and drive to the basket, and we've done a pretty good job of moving our feet, and that's what we've got to continue to do.
Yeah, what sticks out to me is Maurer. Typically Maurer, he'll start out the game with some points in the first quarter, then he kind of dries up in the middle of the game. He don't have any points here in the first quarter, so maybe he'll have a big second quarter for us here. Southwestern gets the ball to start this second quarter. They put it in Schnepp's hand, and Morris is guarding him out on the perimeter. Schnepp has it now on the right-hand side. Nice pass stolen by Muckerhide.
That's fifth turnover for the Spartans.
Get up on top. Bauer, now Muckerhide on the left-hand side. He gets the ball screen, finds Odell. Back to Muckerhide. Rennekamp. Maurer has it now. And thought we may have thrown it away. Muckerhide's able to corral it. Before it goes out of bounds. Muckerhide, Euro step, gets shut off. We find Rennekamp outside the arc. Rennekamp gives it to Muckerhide on the right-hand side, and he's going to pull it back out here.
Good idea. Looks like we're going to come run some kind of a set here. Ball screen for Muckerhide there.
Early in the Decatur County Memorial Hospital second quarter, Maurer fakes a 3. Gets his man in the air, but doesn't do anything with it. Hands it off to Muckerhide. Muckerhide gets
good
ball
patience.
screen.
I like our patience here.
Rennekamp has it now up on top. Odell, Muckerhide, right side. Morris up on top. Should have given it to Maurer there. He didn't quite do it.
He had him sealed on the outside, and I'd like to see us do more of that.
Muckerhide has it on the right-hand side.
Right there he is again.
Yep. Now he tries to go over top. Little deep, puts him in a bad spot. He's able to save it, goes out on Southwestern Shelby. I tell you, that was probably a good play by Rennekamp just to let that go out there, to go for that ball.
Charger ball in front of the Spartan bench here.
We get it into Rennekamp. He's going to move to the center of the court. 6.5 minutes to play here in Decatur County Memorial Hospital second quarter. Chargers up 19-8. Rennekamp has the ball, gets the free throw line, gives it to Muckerhide. He's going to put up a 14-footer, comes up short, gets his own rebound. Right side of the rim, puts it up, comes up short again, foul on a Charger. Looks like that's Morris down there. Is on Morris, his first.
Like Cooper Palmer checking back in the ball game for Morris. 19-8 Chargers. 6:21 to go here in our Decatur County Memorial Hospital second quarter.
Schnell brings the ball up the court for the Spartans. They move to the left-hand side. That's Kaler, right side of the rim, and he misses. Maurer pulls down the rebound. Get to Muckerhide and races on. Left side of the rim, up and in.
Good transition there. We got the ball out, moved it up the floor, and Caden hit a little floater along the left side there.
Southwestern and Odell steals another pass. He goes to the left side of the rim, lays it up and in. That's going to get a timeout by Southwestern.
Like Coach Engel's going to call a full timeout, so we'll take sponsor breaks and be right back with Charger basketball.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
We are back here at North Decatur High School where the Chargers have taken a 15-point lead here in our Decatur County Memorial Hospital second quarter. Well, Jeff, we've gotten some of those live ball turnovers for some easy buckets and got a transition basket off a missed shot there. So right now, knock on wood, the Chargers have yet to turn it over, and I have unofficially the Spartans for 6 turnovers already.
And you said what I was going to say. It started on the defensive end with turnovers. That's how North Decatur's built this lead. Spartans get the ball after that main basket. And Odell, I'm going to call it a silly foul.
It is so hard sometimes to convince kids when you get a guy in trouble like that, you don't have to steal it from him. Just let him make the turnover.
And Gary described that perfectly as we had him trapped, but Odell reached in there and bailed the kid out. So Southwestern gets that on Odell's first foul of the ball game. Second foul.
Might have missed a travel there on 15.
Schnell has it, or Schnepp has it.
That's a travel.
He traveled. Yep. He got caught in between there.
7th turnover now for the Spartans. Thought Kaler just drug his foot there. It was pretty obvious.
Yep.
I know Coach Ingles wasn't happy about it, but it's a pretty obvious travel.
He ran into an extra Charger there that he wasn't expecting, I think. Muckerhide with the ball in his hands. Oh, nice pass. Palmer left side of the rim up and in.
Great pass.
25-8. Chargers in command here.
Now's the time, Jeff, when you have to get that killer instinct in and really extend this lead.
I agree. Schnepp has it on the right-hand side, gets it inside the arc, has to find a teammate. That's Clements. He kicks it out. Number 35 has it now. That's Barlow. Barlow back to Clements. He fakes the three, gets the right side of the rim, and he got fouled putting the shot up. I think that's going to be on Odell, and that's going to be his second.
Well, and I don't blame Logan as much as I do Owen Rennekamp. I know Owen's a freshman, but I'm going to pick on him a little bit here because he had plenty of time right there to what we call square him up on a help. And Owen just, Owen didn't slide over to, because of very good situation right there for him. Clements is a big kid. Owen's a little kid. All you have to do is step over and take a charge. And it doesn't take a whole lot of contact.
Well, got to be willing to take it. That's Clements hits his first one.
But like I said, Owen's a freshman. He'll learn those things.
Yep. That foul shot's missed long. It goes into Southwestern Shelby's hands. Maurer, I thought, had a clean block, but they're going to call him on a foul on the body.
He might have pushed him a little bit there. Couldn't really tell. But that, again, that's not Brady's fault. We got to come up with that defensive rebound there.
So number 22 goes to the line for them. That's Michael Clements. He's going to be shooting 2. Crowd gets loud. It's off long, no good.
He's another freshman.
He's a junior.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, it's the other Clemens, 15. It's a freshman.
Yeah, I'm going to say they're cousins.
That very well could be because they sure don't look alike.
Their body build's not quite the same. So this free throw goes up. It's long again. This time Mauer's able to control the rebound, gives it up to Muckerhide. Chargers in business about halfway through this second quarter here at North Decatur High School. Muckerhide gets the ball screen.
Closing Brady Mauer out pretty quick here.
Okay, so he missed both free throws, so the Pep band gets free French fries, free chicken from A&W.
Oh, there you go.
So
I thought maybe Michelle was going to say the announcers get free chicken from A&W.
I'm thinking about joining the band now. The band director does not want me involved in anything musical, I can promise you that. Muckerhide puts up a 14-footer. It's no good. Eldridge with a nice rebound. Turnaround, puts it up and in.
Nice follow-up there by Owen and get a putback and second chance points there. That's what we like to see.
Southwestern with the ball. Kaler gives it up to Schnepp. Back to Kaler on the right-hand side. Muckerhide's on him. He gets it to the baseline. Kicks out to a teammate. Clements, he misses that shot. The other Clements pulls down the rebound. Long rebound. Mauer's got him. Muckerhide's able to steal that pass. Muckerhide on the run. Gives it up to Rennekamp. Right side of the rim. Leaves it short, but he got fouled.
Yeah, nice assist there by Caden. Rennekamp coming up in a trail position there, and he'll go to the line to shoot a couple of those Big Sky free throws for us.
Chance for a sub for the Chargers to get on the board here tonight. Owen Rennekamp with a Big Sky free throw, puts it up, in and out, no good.
Yeah, that's the 8th turnover by the Spartans too here in the first half.
And we've stolen 4 or 5 passes.
Yeah, I think at least 4.
Yeah. Rennekamp hits the second one.
So get a Big Sky free throw on the board. 28-9 Chargers, 3:45 to go here in our Decatur County Memorial Hospital second quarter.
Kaler with the ball, gives it up to Schnepp, right-hand side. Palmer's on him. Schnepp gets around him, free throw line, has to get it up to a teammate. Now it's in the left corner over there. Up on top, Clements puts a drive on Mauer. Mauer's able to block that shot out of bounds.
Nice block there by Brady, not to pick up a foul.
So we're waiting on Southwestern to step out of bounds. They send Dennison out of bounds, trigger this in. Looking for a teammate. Still looking. He's better throw it. He gets it in. Clements gets it. Schnepp in the lane, kicks to a teammate. Up on top to Kaler now. Muckerhide's on him. Chargers stay in this man-to-man defense. Schnepp has it, gives it to Clements. Dennison now. He's working now on top, now backs it out to Charger logo. Got 2 big guys going at it here. Mario was able to stop that drive. Muckerhide gets his hands on a pass, but he can't control it.
Yeah.
Back to Southwestern Shelby.
Good anticipation there by Caden.
Kaler has the ball in his hands, high right-hand side. Clemens has it now. It's to the elbow. He puts up a shot, and the net's tied up off that pass, and I guess they can't stop the game for that. Southwestern's basketball.
Maybe they'll recognize it now. Yeah, there we go. And I'm not sure how that got stuck up there.
I think that pass, that inbounds pass hit the net.
Got you. Yeah, we got to come up with these defensive rebounds. You're giving them extra possessions and extra looks here.
Barlow.
We just didn't talk there.
Yep, Barlow triggers it into Kaler right under the basket, and he puts it in for 2 points.
28-11 Chargers.
Muckerhide with the ball in his hands. He's going to fire a 3. He gets the ball screen, comes up way short. We try to save it in. We do. We save it into Rennekamp. Rennekamp kicks it out to Mauer. Mauer has it back again. Rennekamp's going to line up for a 3 over there, and it's long, no good. Long rebound, and Southwestern comes away with it. And Eldridge picks up a, I say a stupid foul?
Silly one.
Okay, we'll go with that.
Yeah,
silly foul. Young man had the ball in his hands easily, and Owen reaches in there, tries to steal it away. That's the 5th foul on the Chargers this quarter. So
yeah, that makes it even sillier.
Yeah, Barlow's going to the line for 2 free throws for the Spartans. First one's up, no good.
I used to tell kids, I appreciate your hustle, but sometimes you just got to cut your losses.
You know, Gary, I'm watching this kid shoot free throws. I always look at kids' feet when they shoot free throws. They're pretty narrow.
Yeah.
I think he's going to struggle to hit free throws tonight. Of course, I say that. He hits the second one.
28-12 Chargers. 2:15 to go here in our second quarter.
McBride with the ball in his hands. Spartans still in Gary's junk defense. Maurer got an open three for him. It's in and out, no good. Tip, rebound by Palmer to Eldridge. We find Rennekamp. Left corner three goes up, in and out, no good. And Southwestern pulls down the rebound. It's Kaler with the ball. Gets it up top, Schnepp. Schnepp on the right-hand side. Kicks across court to a teammate. Left-hand side, Dennison. Work goes around a few Chargers, and he misses a shot. Maurer with the rebound. Muckerhide's on the run. Gives to Eldridge, right-hand side. Up and in.
Yeah, good transition there. Caden got it out to Owen Eldridge, and he was able to convert him.
I think the most important part about that, he got it to him early so he could do something.
Exactly.
It wasn't a catch and have to do something right away.
Great point. And the other thing was Owen took his time and got squared up and got his feet under him.
Southwestern drives to the basket. They got fouled on the floor, so it's a foul on the Chargers here, which is going to be
on Rennekamp.
Yeah, it's going to be a two-shot foul.
Yep.
As we're over the limit here.
Like Mason Morris checking back into the ball game, as is Michael Clements for the Spartans.
Kaler's first one's up and missed. Minute 22 to play here before halftime at North Decatur. Chargers up 30-12. Southwestern Shelby Kaler at the line. Second attempt. It's long, no good. Long rebound, and Muckerhide runs it down.
Yeah, we're lucky there. He almost scrambled and got that rebound. Yeah, so far the little junk defense has done what it's supposed to do. It's kept us from driving to the basket and kept us from getting the ball inside. We've got to figure out something here to get some looks inside. I would get Brady down there on the block.
Muckerhide takes the left-hand side of the rim, gets it blocked, but Palmer's there to pull down that rebound. Up on top to Rennekamp. Around the arc we go. Muckerhide thinks about a three, gives it up, now gets it back. Rennekamp, oh, nice little one dribble, 10-footer up and in.
Yep. Sometimes it doesn't hurt to shoot that little short jumper. We don't have to live behind that red line out there.
And a lot of kids would just fire that thing out there, but Rennekamp took a dribble, got inside the arc, and put up that nice shot. Southwestern's going to throw another one away.
It's the 9th turnover of the half for the Spartans. 28 seconds to go here in our Decatur County Memorial Hospital second quarter. Chargers on top 32-12. Logan Odell checks back in the ball game for Mason Morris.
28 seconds to play here in the second quarter. Gary, will we play for Juan?
I would think so.
20-point lead?
Yeah, I would think so.
All right. Caden's asking Coach Juan.
Coach is talking to the other players, and he's not looking at.
I always told my point guard, if you don't hear anything right away, you run whatever you
Exactly.
run. Pick the offense, and it's yours. Muckerhide gets ball screen, moves to the right side of the rim. He gets that shot blocked out of bounds. We got 2.8 seconds.
Nice help across there by Kaler to block that shot. Looks like Eldridge is going to check in the ball game for Palmer here. Makes me think that they're probably going to try to go with Owen right over the top right here, just like that.
That's what they do. We get it to Eldridge. He gets his shot up, and it falls in at the buzzer.
Good substitution there by Coach Metz to get us a bucket right at the end of the half. The Chargers with the lead here, 34-12 at halftime. We will take some sponsor breaks and be back with Stone's Farm Service halftime show. This is Charger Basketball on WTRE.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
If it's tire time, Walters Tire, your Goodyear dealer in Greensburg, has a great deal. Right now, you can get $200 in rebate savings on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. And Walters Tire is part of the Goodyear Service Network and your Michelin Farm Tire dealer as well. Walters Tire at 220 West Main in Greensburg. Phone 812-663-7551.
JC Bank is now open in Greensburg at 1035 North Lincoln Street, bringing over a century of community banking to you. JC Bank supports local high school sports teams, helping young athletes thrive for stronger communities. They offer top-notch banking, investments, and trust services. Whether you need a mortgage or business banking, JC Bank is here for you. Learn more at jcbank.com. JC Bank, the bank for your street, not Wall Street. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
2 seconds to go. The shot's up on the rim, and it's.
Don't wait till the end of the game and the final buzzer to take your shot for a newer vehicle at Buy-Right Auto. Great game-winning vehicles and deals with Buy-Right Auto's experienced team. Win the game with a vehicle from Buy-Right Auto, Greensburg's used car superstore, 920 North Michigan Avenue, or call 812-662-9922 today.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable. To record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
The wrap-up the year sales event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Right now, the crew at Acres have great deals, incentives, and blowout pricing on all new 2023 vehicles. New 2023 Ram trucks save up to $15,000 off MSRP. And pre-owned vehicles are red tag sale price to move to make room for the new 2024 models. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, or Dan Rubel for the wrap-up the year sales event at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Greensburg.
We are back here in North Decatur High School where the Chargers, I'm going to take a shot at this, Jeff, and say probably enjoy their largest halftime lead of the year.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, but we've done some things pretty well on both ends of the floor. I thought defensively we really looked much better tonight. We've kind of kept people in front of us. We've rebounded the ball okay. I have Brady Maurer for 5 rebounds here in the first half too.
Yeah.
And that was with he didn't play. Only played about half of that first quarter, so
yeah.
That's great. Big key for me in looking at the stats that I keep is the fact that the Spartans have turned it over 9 times, and we've gotten probably maybe 8 or 10 points out of those turnovers.
Yeah.
Well, we got a little excitement here. Doug Krieger was selected to shoot the shots here and just about nailed that half-court shot.
Yeah, well, he couldn't hit it when he played in high school, so I don't expect much now.
Well, a little short again.
But you're right, Gary, and I thought our defense, anticipating the passes and stuff like that, I think there were 5 or 6 maybe passes we were able to steal, and just little things like that I think we kind of gave up on last night as the game went on that expanded at just a 10-point loss last night. But
I worried a little bit tonight what kind of energy we would have, but I've been pretty pleased so far with the energy we're showing, especially on the defensive end, and kind of done a much better job moving our feet and going after the rebounds and those kinds of things.
Well, I think after last night, Coach Metz, I don't know if they practiced today, but I'm sure they had a good talking to about basically probably just effort.
Yeah.
You know, what we expect out of anybody that wears a Charger uniform. So So that probably went a long way with him.
Yeah, I'm guessing there was a little coming, as they say, coming to Jesus talk today.
Yeah.
The one thing I think they're probably talking about here at halftime was that junk defense that Southwestern threw at us the second quarter there. We scored some off of it because we got some offensive rebounds and some of those kinds of things. But I don't know what they're talking about, but just in looking at it, we've got to establish Brady Maurer inside against that. You know, they've just got 2 defenders inside. I say just 2, but you know, we've got to really look to post him up on the block down there and see if we can reverse the ball at the top and get a seal, because they're going to play just a tandem, what I call a tandem zone there. And with the ball up the top, you know, you got that guy on the top of the zone clear up the free throw line. So you got a little isolation down there. So I'm kind of hoping we'll see some kind of an attack going to that. But yet we can still run our motion with our 3 perimeter players that they are chasing. So.
You know, part of that is, and Brady done a really good job a couple times, had the guy sealed off real good, and we didn't miss him.
Yes.
But we haven't looked for him all year in there. So it's something that you're not just going to pick up in one game.
Yeah.
If you don't practice that, if the guards aren't looking, your perimeter guys aren't looking for that, you're going to struggle just in one game to make that happen all
Correct.
of a sudden.
The other positive thing too, Jeff, only had us for 1 turnover. So that's and that was a pass that they tried to make to Brady down there that went out of bounds.
Oh yeah, and that was going to be tough for Brady and anybody to catch that pass.
Yep.
Really, it's kind of over his shoulder and stuff. So yeah, Chargers have done good, but now we've seen this before where we'll be late in the first half or carry a lead into the second half, and boy, we just lay an egg coming out. And you always talk about having a good quick start, and last night we didn't do it.
We've got to come out with our foot on the pedal and making sure that we're going out there in this first 3 minutes to extend this lead to maybe 26, 27, 28 points. And when you do that, that deflates whoever you're playing.
Right.
We don't want to go out there and do the opposite, where all of a sudden they come out, they hit a 3 or 2 and maybe get another steal and a bucket, and all of a sudden instead of a 22-point lead, it's down to 14 or 15.
Right.
And now they think, hey, we got a chance to get back in this, and then our guys start kind of looking over their shoulder a little bit. So first 3 minutes will be important.
Yeah, you know, it's a 22-point lead now. If they get it down to, say, 10 or 12 by the fourth quarter, they're going to be tickled to death, and they're going to be ready to go play.
Yep.
And like you said, we'll be looking over our shoulder, wondering what's going wrong, and we just got to go play.
Yep, I would agree.
And, you know, one senior, it's and Caden does a really good job, but, you know, it's the last time he'll ever play in this gym. It's the last time he'll ever play competitive basketball when, you know, after tonight, our next loss will be it for him. If he got 3 or 4 that's preaching in the younger kids' ears, hey, we're not going out this way. Don't let me go out this way.
Well, and to be honest with you, Caden has struggled a little bit the first half shooting the basketball. I mean, unofficially, and you might want to go through the scoring real quick here.
Well, I got Caden for 11, Odell with 10. That's nice out of him. Eldridge with 8. And we got Palmer with 2 and Rennekamp with 3 for our Chargers. So Muckerhide had a great first quarter, had 9 points in their first quarter, only 2 in the second quarter.
Yeah. Unofficially, I had him for how many field goals do you have him for?
Oh, I don't know. I just keep track of points.
Well, he took 12 shots.
And I would believe that.
Yeah.
He missed some threes and stuff, but, I mean, I feel like he was open. He needed to take them.
Yeah, and he was short a lot of times.
Yes.
Again, that tells me a little that he might have tired legs a little bit.
Third game in this week. So.
Yep. Well, we're ready to start our Canelli and Daughters third quarter, and it'll be Charger basketball. Thanks again to Stone's Farm Service on East Main for sponsoring our halftime show. Saw Paul Stone sitting down to our right here a little earlier, so Chargers to the Stones.
Chargers get the ball to start this third quarter. Muckerhide gets it, flips to Maurer in the corner. His three-pointer comes up short. Eldridge with a strong rebound, left side of the rim, reverse pivot, does it again and puts it in.
I really like Owen's fake there. That's what set that whole thing up.
So nice start right off the bat. We need to continue that.
That's
Schnell
Owen's third offensive rebound.
Puts up a three-point.
We got to get that rebound.
Yeah, and it goes right over us into Southwestern's hands. That's Dennison with the basketball. He didn't do much in the first half for the Spartans, but he's got the ball in his hands. Up on top it goes. around the arc. Now Schnell has it on the right-hand side. Gives it to Kaler. He loses it. Eldridge comes away with it. Up ahead to Odell. Odell back to Eldridge. He's got an opportunity. Left side of the rim. Comes up long on that. Missed the shot. Southwestern with the rebound. Quickly up the floor they come. We're able to stop their drive. They're working their offense now. Get it to the free throw line extended. That's Barlow now to the free throw line. We lose.
Wide open down there.
Yep, lose Kaler down there left side of the rim.
36-14 Chargers.
McBride with the ball in his hands in the front court now. Moves it to the left-hand side. Gets a ball screen. Gets all the way to the right side of the rim. Puts it up and in and got fouled.
Yeah, it looked like the Spartans went back to their straight man-to-man there. I don't think they were in that junk defense. Caden was able to get all the way to the hoop there and draw the foul, so he'll go to the line to see if we can add one of those Big Sky free throws.
Fouls on Snell. Snep. His first, team's first. McBride hits it. First time the line for him, Muckerhide tonight. Only his second Charger go to the line tonight.
Yeah.
Southwestern's going to bring the ball up the floor. Looks like Chargers are in a man-to-man defense here. Move to the right-hand side, now up on top. Barlow. Snep has it now on the right-hand side. Palmer's got him checked out there. Fakes a pass. Now to Dennison. Dennison gets inside the lane. Has kicked to a teammate, Clemens. Outside the arc, Dennison. Barlow outside the arc. Odell's on him. He moves it to the right. Now Clemens going to try a three, and Odell fouled him on a three.
Cannot, boy, you got to, and here's the thing we often talk about, Jeff. You got to think about time and score. You're down. I mean, you don't want to ever do that, but you're up 25 points. Why would you even want to challenge that shot? If he hits it, he hits it.
Right, and now Odell's got 3 fouls.
Yeah, see, that's you gotta think about those things. And
Clemens hits his first one of 3. There you go. I talk about footwork. This young man, I don't know if I'd shoot him like that, but it works for him.
Yeah.
He kicks that one leg back, his left leg back, but he's hit 2 of 2, so.
Yeah, I had many kids, different free throw attempts over the years, and if it was working, I didn't mess with it.
Yeah. He's 3 of 3, so I can't criticize the young man for that. 39-17, that was big for Southwestern Shelby. Muckerhide with the ball in the front court on the left-hand side.
Yeah, Southwestern in just straight man-to-man here.
Yeah. Muckerhide now on the right-hand side, kicks to Palmer. He's going to line up for a left wing 3. It's off the backboard and out of bounds.
39-17, 5:53 to go here in our Canelli and Daughters third quarter. Chargers on top.
I would like to see us pick up the pace on offense.
Yeah, we're just a little sluggish right here.
Yeah. Southwestern with the ball, right-hand side of the court. Snep has it, gets it up on top to Clemens. He might as well try another 3. He doesn't do it. They try to go inside, passes long. Somehow they save it back in.
I don't see how that.
Muckerhide's able to steal it away from Snep, left side of the rim. He tried to dunk it and he missed it. Palmer's there to get the rebound. Maurer, left wing 3. He comes up short also. Well, it's senior night. What are you going to say?
There you go.
And Southwestern tries to race it up the court. The young man steps out of bounds before he's able to throw it. So turnover by Southwestern.
It is their 11th turnover. Yeah, we've got a little slow start here in the third quarter on the offensive end.
Muckerhide has the ball, moves it to the left-hand side, gets a ball screen, gets 2 ball screens now. Still with the ball in his hands, kicks to Palmer. Palmer has a chance right in front of the rim, gives to Eldridge. Eldridge gets his shot blocked. Morris is there to pick up that loose ball. Muckerhide has the ball in his hands. Bauer sets the screen for him. Muckerhide straight on 3, hits it.
Yeah, it's always nice to see it go through the hoop finally.
Yeah.
Because I know he's had some that haven't been going in the hoop here, but good pull-up 3 there for Caden.
Kaler has the ball up on top for the Spartans. Now Dennison on the left-hand side. Chargers stay in their man-to-man defense. Snep has it. Muckerhide tries to make a steal. Disrupts the young man a little bit, but he's able to keep control of the basketball. Kaler has it up on top. Clemens going to try a 3. In and out, no good.
Good rebound there by Owen Eldridge.
Yep. He brings it up the floor himself. Waits for defense to clear. Muckerhide ends up with the basketball. 4:09 to play here in the Kennelly and Daughters third quarter. 42-17. Chargers with the ball in the lead here on senior night.
Coach Metz calling out a set here. Looks something a little different than I've seen. A little ball screen either way. Caden can pick which side he wants to go to.
Muckerhide still with the ball in his hands. Has kicked from Maurer. Maurer left wing three. Hits it. Brady Maurer finally gets on the board. 45-17. Southwestern with the ball. And we're going to have a charging foul on Kaler. I believe that's his second foul, and I think his other one was a charging foul as well.
Good job of Mason Morris there of sliding his feet over. And I think more than anything, I think Kaler kind of lowered his shoulder a little bit. That's probably why the offensive foul was called. That is turnover number 12 for the Spartans.
Chargers with the basketball, a nice lead here in the third quarter. Muckerhide with the ball in his hands, going to walk it up. Southwestern stays in that man-to-man defense. Too high ball screen for Muckerhide, doesn't use him, backs it back out. Now works it to the right-hand side, now the free throw line.
Yep, Coach Metz calling out a set here. 1-4 on the baseline.
Muckerhide gets inside the lane, a running 12-footer and hits it. 47-17, timeout.
Like Coach Engel is going to call a full timeout here with the Chargers leading by 30. So we'll take sponsors break and be back with Charger basketball here on WTRE.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
Welcome back to North Decatur High School, where our Chargers they started the third quarter here with a 14-5 run.
Yes. Yeah.
So they've extended that lead from 22 to 30 here.
So Gary, Michelle and I were talking during that commercial break. As PJ keep the gas pedal down and try to get this over 35 and then start subbing in here?
That very well could be. I hadn't really thought about that. I kind of forget about that mercy rule thing at times, but I'm sure it would be nice to extend it and maybe be able to get our kids, our main kids, out of there and give them a little break here and not risk any injuries.
Southwestern with the ball. They're working around the perimeter here.
On that timeout, Rennekamp checked into the game for the Chargers.
Gets Schnepp inside the lane. He's able to put it up.
Nice little pull up there.
That was. .240 to play here in the third quarter. Chargers with the lead and the basketball. Muckerhide has the ball in his hands. Waiting to get our offense set. Rennekamp comes set the high ball screen. Muckerhide gives to Rennekamp. He goes to Morris. Morris gives to Muckerhide up on top. Muckerhide working with the ball in his hands. He finds an open three. Look, in and out, no good. And that pulls back in. I'll be darned. I didn't think that thing had a chance once it rolled around up there.
Yeah, bounced back in.
Schnepp with the ball right-hand side. Finds Dennison in the left corner. Up on top to Schnepp. Schnepp moves it to the right-hand side. Picks up his dribble. Out Dennison, works it in lane. Oh, Muckerhide tips it away, gives to Eldridge. Eldridge back to Muckerhide. Right side of the rim, up and in. Muckerhide's having a big third quarter.
I was just getting ready to say, he's played well this quarter.
52-19.
I like what he's done really on defense tonight, too. He's put pressure on the ball. He's come up with 3 or 4 steals. He's got some deflections. And
Dennison puts up a three. It's missed. Ball goes out of bounds. Charger basketball.
It's like Mitchell Clements checks back in for the Spartans.
Minute and a half to play here in the third quarter. Rennekamp brings the ball up the court, gives it to Eldridge. Eldridge looking, gives it back to Rennekamp. Rennekamp outside the arc, now takes it to the free throw line. Muckerhide on the left-hand side with it. He's got his dribble alive. He's looking inside, backs it back out. Spartans still in the
man. Good thing to get us set here a little bit.
Yep. Muckerhide kicks out to Rennekamp, fires that three. It's short, no good. Fight for the rebound. 2 Chargers there, and Spartans come away with it. It's going to be a tie-up.
Good job of keeping the ball alive there and then get on the floor after that loose ball, even though it ended up being a tie-up and Spartan ball.
So the Spartans going to get it after that tie-up. They had 2 Chargers. I think if just one went for it, we'd have gotten a rebound, but that's all right. You'll take the effort. Little token wipe up there by our floor man.
That was token.
He got his 5 minutes of fame.
There you go.
All right, Southwestern Shelby with the basketball. Under a minute to play here in the third quarter. They get it up on top. Kaler has it. Move it to the left-hand side. They bring it back up on top. Kaler has it. Muckerhide's on him. Does a reverse pivot. Schnell does a nice job of stepping in there.
That was really a tough shot by Kaler, too.
He gets it to go in.
But you're right. Marshall Snell did a great job of helping on the blind side there and just about forced a turnover or a missed shot there.
We're at half minute to play here in the quarter. Schnell sets a screen for Muckerhide. Muckerhide tries to dribble between it. A lot of Spartans there to shut him down. Back to Muckerhide now outside the arc. Gives it back to Schnell. Schnell to Muckerhide. Eldridge left corner with it. Looks inside. Got his dribble. Drive was shut down. We're at 14 seconds. Muckerhide with the ball up on top. We're down to 10 seconds. Muckerhide's getting directions from Coach Metz. We're down to 4 seconds now. Muckerhide still with the ball. Steps back for a three. In and out. No good. That's your quarter.
Well, we extended the lead just like we talked about we needed to. It's up to 31 points now. And so that's really kind of deflates the Spartans a little bit. So hopefully we can kind of close this out here in the next few minutes. So we'll take a sponsor break and be back with our Napoleon State Bank fourth quarter. This is Charger Basketball on WTRE.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
We are back here at North Decatur High School, ready to start our Napoleon State Bank fourth quarter. Chargers on top, 52-21.
Gary, a trend I've noticed here real quick is that we haven't shot many free throws again tonight. And the Spartans haven't shot that many either. But the last 2 or 3 games is other teams have shot twice as many free throws as we've had.
Yeah, I don't know what the answer. I know last night it was a little bit more of us shooting perimeter shots. And, you know, when you shoot a lot of perimeter shots, you're not going to get fouled a lot. Tonight, though, we have gone inside and gone to the basket some. So just maybe been a little cleaner game tonight. I don't know. But Ed Owen Rennekamp kind of dribbled across the line there. And the Spartans came out in a little quick trap. And Coach Metz called a quick timeout there, so we didn't turn the ball over. I still only have the Chargers for 1 turnover. This may, if we play a clean quarter here, this may be a record for fewest turnovers in a game for Chargers.
As much as I'd like to see that, Gary, I'm going to tell you right now it's not going to happen.
And I have no idea what that record would be. You know, I would say it's somewhere probably between 5 and 10, but
switch it up a little bit. We put the ball in Muckerhide's hand as he breaks the timeline with it, and they back off him a little bit.
Looks like they're going to stay in a little 2-3 zone here.
Rennekamp with the ball up on top. Now Parmer, they kind of jump out on that a little bit. Parmer picks up his dribble. Snell, nice pass to Snell, back to Parmer. Parmer and Muckerhide inside the lane. Shot goes up long. Nothing but red jerseys pull down that rebound. So the Spartans with the ball in their hand. They give Schnepp right-hand side. And we got a whistle.
I think it's probably going to be a bump on Cooper Parmer. Just be on the floor. So Spartans will retain possession out of bounds under their own basket.
That is on Cooper Palmer. I got him for just 2 tonight. So Spartans going to inbound under their basket. Young man's pretty much right under the goal there. Looking, finds Clements in the corner. Maurer's on him, takes a dribble. Maurer gets him to pick up his dribble. They give it to Kaler, and Maurer bumps him.
Yeah, Brady's just got to get down in a stance. You know, he's too straight up and down to ever move his feet laterally. I know he's a big kid, and it's tough for him, but you gotta get down in a stance.
You know, he wasn't close to the basket. Brady could give him 2 or 3 steps there and still get him shut off on the baseline. Kaler has it, moves it up on top to Schnepp. Schnepp moves it to the left-hand side. Now Barlow has it, hands off to a teammate there. Back to Barlow up on top. Rennekamp checks him. Schnepp has it, tries to go over the top.
Good help by Marshall Snell there.
Yep. Turnover. Go ahead, Gary.
14th turnover for the Spartans.
A lot better help side defense tonight we seen last night.
Yes. And I've noticed this over the last several games. Marshall Snell does a really good job defensively, not just in guarding his man, but does a great job with help side defense.
Muckerhide with the ball in his hands now, calling for a ball screen. He gets it, but he's outside the arc. Now gets another ball screen. He's going to fire a 3 from over there. It's missed. Palmer gets his hands on it, but can't control it, and Southwestern comes away with another rebound here. Quickly up the right-hand side of the floor. Schnepp puts up about a 15-footer.
Nice shot for that young man.
Hits it.
52-23.
Schnepp's 9th point of the night. Rennekamp's going to run the offense for us. Gives it to Palmer. Now back to Rennekamp. Rennekamp flips to Muckerhide, off his hands a little bit. Able to control it. Maurer, right wing 3. Hits it.
Nice job by Caden Muckerhide there, spotting Brady on the in the right corner there for that spot up.
2nd 3 of the night for Brady Maurer. 6 points for him.
Extends that lead to 32 for the Chargers.
Schnepp, he lines up for a 3. Off the iron, no good. Maurer with another rebound. The 3-pointer here puts us in a running clock. Muckerhide gets it to the free throw line, now takes it a little deeper. Goes to the right side of the rim, puts it up, misses, but he got fouled.
Yeah, Caden gave a little juke there and shot a little floater about 8 feet from the basket and got fouled by Schnepp.
Schnepp's 2nd foul. Big Sky free throws for Caden Muckerhide. 2 dribbles, the squat, and the fly, and it's good.
You know, Caden went through a little spell there mid-season where he struggled at the free throw line, but I think over the last 5-6 ball games, he's kind of got that straightened out.
His 2nd Big Sky free throw attempt here as he toes the line. Now he eyes it, he flies it, hits them both.
Rattles it in. 57-23 Chargers. 5:40 to go here in our Napoleon State Bank 4th quarter.
Spartans with the ball, offensive end of the court. They work it around the perimeter here. Chargers stay in their man-to-man defense. Schnepp has it on the high right-hand side. Clements has it. He puts up a 3. He drains it. Chargers with the ball, offensive end of the court. Maurer, left-hand side. Muckerhide backs it back out now. Spartans in a man-to-man. Muckerhide gets in lane, gets 2 Spartans in the air. He puts it up, he misses, and Spartans come away with the rebound. That's Schnepp with it. He's going to bring it up the court himself. Teammate, Kaler, tries baseline. We're able to shut that off. Give it up to Clements. He gets it inside the lane. Maurer bumps him on the shot. He's going to be going line for 2, I think.
Yeah, Clements, freshman there, has done a nice job for them tonight, you know, to be a freshman and playing against players that are 1, 2, 3 years older than you.
One thing for this kid, we talk about bodybuilder. He's a bigger kid, right?
Yep.
There's a lot of this kid, and he does a really good job.
Owen Eldridge checks back in for Brady Maurer here. Coach Metz having a couple comments about Brady. I'm sure it's about that foul there.
Clements puts the 2nd one up, and we got a lane violation.
Yeah, I think it was on the Spartans.
Yep.
Might have been on snap there. 30-point lead, 57-27, 4:54 to go.
Muckeride's going to bring the ball up court for our Chargers. Senior night at North Decatur. It's going well for our lone senior on the basketball court. Muckeride with the ball in his hands. Gets to the free throw line. Takes his time with it. Works at the baseline. Now Schnell. Schnell with a nice pass inside to Eldridge. Eldridge back to Schnell. Kicks out to Odell. Left-hander hits that.
Really good play by Marshall Schnell there. He knew he didn't have his balance and couldn't go up with it and just kicked it out to Owen for a wide open three. Or excuse me, Logan for a wide open three.
Schnepp's going to put up 3 for the Spartans. It's long, no good. Long rebound comes down the Spartans. That's Clements, the older one. He misses. Now with the
real
rebound.
Good job by Logan Odell there of just straight up and not trying to reach or block a shot there, and got him to miss a shot.
Find Odell, left wing 3. He comes up short this time. Fight for the rebound. And somehow Odell comes away with it. Fight for it. Now Eldridge is going to come out of that pile with the ball. Gives it up to Muckeride. Muckeride steps back for a 3. It's in and out, no good. And Spartans pull down another rebound. Kaler has it. He's going to bring it up himself. He gets to the free throw line, kicks to the corner. Schnepp puts up a 3, in and out, no good. Rennekamp with the rebound. He gives it up front to Odell, and he got fouled on the way to the basket.
Yeah, nothing intentional there. Just got feet tangled up a little bit. Logan was going to have a breakaway layup, so it ended up being a pretty good foul there. So Chargers had the ball on the side.
Schnepp picks up that foul.
It's like Corbin Thackeray and Garrett Swearing checking in a ball game for Odell and Eldridge.
So Coach Metz is starting to sprinkle in some younger players here. Muckeride has the ball in his hands. One more basket for Muckeride, and he's out right side of the rim, up and in.
Yeah, good drive there. Kind of wish he would get Caden out there right now. You know, game's been decided, and you sure don't want a freak injury to happen with a 32-point or 34-point lead.
Clements,
35.
Nice little turnaround jumper for him. And you're right, Gary. I mean, I think Southwestern's going to start subbing some players in now that Coach Metz has.
Rennekamp. I think maybe the only sub we have on the, well, I can't tell down there. Maybe Mason Morris he could put in there.
Kuntz is down there.
Oh, okay, yep.
Had a Charger go to the rim there. I'm not sure who it was. That was Caden.
That was Caden Muckeride. Yep.
Foul on a Spartan here. Number 10. Landon Drake, his first. Third team foul. So Mookie goes back to the Big Sky free throw line. It's another one.
Like 44, check it in for the Spartans. That's James Oliver, played in the JV game.
Mookie gets his second attempt here. He misses. I think he missed it on purpose because he's seen a Charger ready to check in there, Gary. I don't know about you, but when I played, I'd have done it. Of course,
I wouldn't have to do it. I wouldn't have to do it intentionally.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Muckeride steals that ball from the Spartans, gives it to Rennekamp. Rennekamp's going to pull the ball out on top. Gives it back to Muckeride. Muckeride drives, backs it back out. He's on the left-hand side of the court. Gets a double ball screen now. Gives it up to Rennekamp. Rennekamp lines up for a 3. It's off the back iron, no good. Schnell's fighting for it. It's out of bounds. Charger basketball. So Rennekamp's going to trigger it in for our Chargers under our basket. Newton checks in for the Spartans. Rennekamp gets the ball from the referee. He gives it to Muckeride. He runs out by the Charger logo to track it down. Schnell gives him a ball screen. Muckeride loses a little bit. Gives it to Thackeray. Back to Muckeride. Muckeride with the ball in his hands. Move left side of the lane. Schnell outside the arc. Dribbles, gives it to Rennekamp up on top. Now back to Muckeride. Trying to get Muckeride a shot here, I feel like, Gary.
Yeah.
Muckeride still with the dribble alive. Minute and a half to play in the ball game. Muckeride right side of the rim. Up, comes up short.
I think Caden's legs are shot.
Yeah, he just will take him out and let's get out of here. Get out of here healthy. Muckeride gets his hands on that. He might have a shot here. He puts it up and rolls her in.
Good steal there and breakaway.
And that's it. That's Caden Muckeride's last basket on this court.
Yeah, he's had a great career here. Not that it's over yet, but it's over in this gym.
Yep.
But
so standing ovation for Caden Muckerhide as he checks out of the game here tonight.
I can't hear what our PA announcer is saying other than congratulating Caden.
And I think he's going to check out tonight with 31 points by that upright, Gary. I think our PA announcer announced our senior cheerleaders as well.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. Matt Morris, our PA announcer, does a great job.
Just a minute 13 to play here in this ball game. 65-29. Chargers are up big.
Yeah, the big key tonight, Jeff. I know we've only scored 10 more points than we scored last night, but it was our defensive effort.
I agree. Spartans with the ball in their hands. Chargers putting a pretty aggressive defense here by our subs. We get a steal, give it up to Thackeray. Thackeray right side of the rim. He lays it up and in. Spartans waste no time getting the ball up the floor. Loop the right-hand side. Now big 44 has it, gets in the lane. Of course, we got a foul on a Charger. I think that's going to be on Kuntz, who just checked in for Muckerhide. It is. Spartans check it in a hurry. Garrett Schwerin gets his hands on that pass, knocks it out of bounds. So we must be over 35, so we got a running clock going on here. Spartans get it in again. They're working the right side. A lot of defense by our Chargers. They put up a wild shot. Rennekamp pulls down a rebound. Ahead to Kuntz. Nice catch by Kuntz. Right side of the rim, up and in. That's going to be your ball game here as time's about to wind down. 69-29. Chargers with a big victory.
Yeah, really good way to end the home season here. And nice night for Caden Muckerhide on senior night. And best of luck to the Southwestern Spartans. I think they play in the, I can't remember who they play. It might be Morristown, I think, in the Edinburgh sectional.
Yeah, I don't remember, Gary.
I think that's because we were talking about this early, and that's what I think someone had told me. So, well, good win for the Chargers, 40-point victory. Kind of bounced back from last night. Now we'll have a couple practices to get ready for Tuesday night's game in the sectional down at South Ripley against the Milan Indians. So,
did you ever find out what time that's?
It is a 7 o'clock start.
7 o'clock.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So, we will take some sponsor breaks and be back with Coach Muckerhide and Coach Metz and Caden Muckerhide. This is Charger basketball on WTRE.
If it's tire time, Walters Tire, your Goodyear dealer in Greensburg, has a great deal. Right now, you can get $200 in rebate savings on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. And Walters Tire is part of the Goodyear Service Network and your Michelin Farm Tire dealer as well. Walters Tire at 220 West Main in Greensburg. Phone 812-663-7551.
JC Bank is now open in Greensburg at 1035 North Lincoln Street, bringing over a century of community banking to you. JC Bank supports local high school sports teams, helping young athletes thrive for stronger communities. They offer top-notch banking, investments, and trust services. Whether you need a mortgage or business banking, JC Bank is here for you. Learn more at jcbank.com. JC Bank, the bank for your street, not Wall Street. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
2 seconds to go. The shot's up on the rim, and it's.
Don't wait till the end of the game and the final buzzer to take your shot for a newer vehicle at Buyride Auto. Great game-winning vehicles and deals with Buyride Auto's experienced team. Win the game with a vehicle from Buyride Auto, Greensburg's used car superstore, 920 North Michigan Avenue, or call 812-662-9922 today.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Welcome back to North Decatur High School, where our Chargers finished their regular season on a great 69-29 victory over the Southwestern Spartans. Got Coach Metz joining us here for a few comments, and then we'll talk to our lone senior, Caden Muckerhide. Well, Coach, one stat that stood out for me tonight, besides our defensive effort, which you can't stat that necessarily, I only had us, and I may have missed one or two, I had us for one turnover.
That's fantastic. And you know, our last few games, I think our Greensburg game, we only had 4.
Yeah.
Last night, I think we got up to 8. But this has been an odd team from the standpoint of you look at us and you think that we may turn the ball over, you know, at a decent clip. And this has been, in my 4 years, the least amount of turnovers that a team has had all throughout the season and on average. So we do a great job of taking care of the ball, and it helps to have a kid that can get the ball up the floor, and you don't ever have to worry about being pressed, so to speak, because he's kind of a one-man press breaker. But that's a fantastic stat. If we can carry that into next week, we'll be okay.
Yeah. And on the other side of the page, I had Southwestern for 16 turnovers, and several of those we talk about live ball turnovers, especially in the first half and maybe even a couple in the second half, led directly to leak out fast break points.
It just kept extending. You know, that's what we talk about, and we've been harping on these guys all year is put your foot down on their throats and don't let them breathe. Don't let them feel like they got back in it. I think it was 22 at half. It was 31 after 3 and ended up 40. But live ball turnovers and taking the wind out of their sails, I mean, that's a great way to keep momentum on our side and keep building that lead.
We talked about that a little bit at halftime. It was a 22-point lead, and I said, we do need to extend this. We don't want them to come out and, you know, chip away with it, and all of a sudden it's 14 or 15 points, and they get a little confidence, and we're looking over our shoulder. So you're exactly right. That first 3 or 4 minutes of that third quarter was key.
Yeah, it was. It was. And, you know, we needed tonight, as coaches know, as you know, I've been in a bad mood since probably halftime of last night's game. And all day I just couldn't wait until 7:30 tonight for us to have a chance to kind of forget about last night. And in the locker room, you would not even have known that we played as poorly as we did last night, because they're fired up. They're ready to go. Tonight was a great 1 through 11 effort by every single person that got in the game. It was nice to see Thackeray and Coons get their first varsity points. That's fantastic, and it's great not just for them individually, but you can tell that everybody else in that locker room was genuinely happy for them, and that's what teamwork's all about.
That's great, and Connor Goolsby gets his first bucket of the year in the JV game. So it was a good night all the way around.
Yes, it was.
Well, Coach, I know got a couple days to prep now for the Milan Indians on Tuesday, and I want to double check. That's a 7 o'clock start. Is that correct?
I think it's 6:30.
Oh, okay.
I think it's a 6:30 tip.
I saw 7. I thought someplace, but we'll hopefully Mr. Johnson will get some kind of social media announcement out to the fans to make sure. But we know it's not a 6 o'clock start.
Not a 6 o'clock start. Nope, you're exactly right on that one.
But tell us, I know we just played Milan here about 2.5 weeks ago, and tell us a little bit about your thoughts going into that game.
You know, they're I look at them, and I've looked at them all year. Being a sectional opponent, kind of paid a little bit of attention to them, but they are also trending upwards. And as their year has went on, I mean, this was a team and a roster that I've collectively looked at and wondered how they only had, 2 or 3 wins, because they do have some nice ball players. And as we know, basketball sometimes a game of luck, and maybe the ball just hadn't bounced their way in a few of their tight contests that they played in. But I know they got a big win against, I think it was Madison Shaw, by 16 here recently. I don't know if they played since then, but You know, it's nice that we got to play them here, and I know Caden was kind of banged up with his fingers still going on, and we got him by 6 then. But I didn't think that we played particularly well. So it'll be nice for us to really have a chance tomorrow, Monday, to really work and game plan for them. And I know that I've got the best player in the sectional, and he's going to lead these guys in that first sectional atmosphere for a lot of them. And knowing that he has their back will do a lot of confidence and a lot of good for all those guys. Yeah, that's good. Well, we're excited about next week. It's that time of the year. It's hard to believe we've gone through a 24 games already and ready for the tournament. But I know everybody's excited about it, and I think we got a great draw, and hoping for the best next week. Hoping for the best. That's right. Well, we'll let you go. We'll talk to our senior here and see if we can pick his brain a little bit, see if we can get some thoughts from him. I know that's probably hard to do. Good luck getting some words out of him, but we'll see.
Well, if he's anything like his grandma, there'll be plenty of words.
Exactly. Caden, congratulations. Great night tonight and a great senior year.
Thank you.
I know we hit a little stumbling block a few games ago there, and I know last night wasn't a lot of fun or whatever. Had you ever fouled out before last night?
Not this year, but my earlier years, I was a foul machine.
I don't know if Jeff's got any specific questions, but I just have one. What's the deal on the dunk? Why didn't you finish that?
I hit my wrist on the rim and lost it. It hurts. My wrist hurts now.
I think it was barely the tip of your longest finger, Caden.
That's what my family's saying, but I don't believe them. I got a picture of it, though, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Caden, you played varsity for 4 years. I mean, it's been a long haul, right? Each season's a grind and stuff like that. How's it feel to be – I mean, you're done your senior year. I mean, you got a few games left. I hope at least 3.
Yeah.
So how's it feel?
It's sad at times, but I feel like good about what I've accomplished here, and feel good about how we are as a team and what I've helped bring this North Decatur program to.
Good.
Yeah, it's put very well, Caden. I think you've set a great example over the last 4 years. I know that the players that younger players this year, whether they were juniors or sophomores or freshmen that have played with you, have looked up to you for leadership. And I'm sure even some of those knuckleheads from last year probably look to you from time to time, and even the year before and the year before. But nonetheless, you've had a great career here, not just as a basketball player. You've been just a great 3-sport athlete for North Decatur, and I congratulate you from that standpoint. What going into the sectional seems to be, I know we played Milan here 2.5 weeks ago, and I know you were a little banged up at the time, but what seems to be your biggest concern going into the sectional, or biggest worry, I guess?
I just feel like our defense has been struggling lately, and like Hauser, Milan, they like to dribble drive, and we have trouble stopping the dribble drive. But we've been drilling it all practice. That's our main focus, and I think we're getting better day by day on it.
Much better job tonight. Jeff and I both talked about that. That was the difference tonight and last night. The Rushville just got to the basket too much on us last night.
Well, 24-hour difference makes a big difference in your feelings, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Well, Caden, congratulations on a great senior night, and we'll be down to, unfortunately, we don't get to do any video, but we'll be there to do the broadcast, and encourage our fans to tune in on Tuesday night for the first game of the sectional against the Milan Indians. How do you feel about the draw itself? I mean, do you like playing 3 games?
Yeah, I think the first game, it gets us warmed up if we get a win, and then I think it's smooth sailing from there, I think.
Yeah, that's the way I always kind of was as a coach. I kind of wanted to play 3 games just because you get in there and you get your feet wet, and you don't come in with a bye on Friday night and big crowds and all that. Not that that's a big factor or whatever, but yeah, I kind of agree with you. Well, Caden, good luck next week, and again, congratulations. I guess Jeff's got one more question.
I do have one question. I was a little concerned when I seen how the schedule fell out for us this week, having to cancel Southwestern last weekend. So now all of a sudden we got 3 games this week, and knowing potentially we can have 3 games next week, do you feel like this week has helped you prepare for the sectional week?
I do, yeah, I believe. And all summer we're playing back-to-back games, multiple games a day, and I think we've done a pretty good job as it all year.
Okay.
And I think that's why I didn't get that dunk down. I was tired from last night.
Oh, give me a break.
We talked a little bit about you having tired legs, but it wasn't about the dunk. Hey, Caden, we appreciate you joining us again. Congratulations, and good luck next week.
Thank you.
Thanks, Caden. Good job. Well, Gary, real quick, I'll go through scoring. Our Chargers, I'll start with our Chargers. Guess who was our leading scorer tonight?
That's hard to guess.
Our lone senior, Caden Muckerhide. I had him for 31. This is unofficial, of course. Owen Eldridge with 10 points. Logan Odell, 13 points for him. Good night for him tonight. Brady Maurer chips in with 6. Palmer with 2 points tonight. Bench scoring, Owen Rennekamp, who got a lot of minutes tonight like you thought he might. He had 3 points, and Thackeray and Kuntz come in late and give us a bucket each. 5 of 7 from the free throw line. We hit 7 threes. Okay, so they didn't quite shoot twice as many free throws as we did, but they shot 13 of them, hit 7 of their 13. Clements led them in scoring tonight with 12. Stepp had 9. Kaler 7, and Barlow 1. That was South.
That's kind of interesting that they had a freshman lead them in scoring.
It is. He hit a couple. Let's see. We had 1 3-pointer tonight. Well, he shot that 1 3-pointer. We fouled him on, hit all those free throws.
Right,
so that's as good as a 3-pointer as well. So, yeah, I mean, that Stepp, he started out pretty quick for him. But then after that, we was able to control him and really shut him down. So good job by our Chargers tonight. I thought the defense was key, like you said.
Yeah, I think we made some strides forward from last night. I think there was an obvious conscious effort to stay in front of people, pressure the ball a little bit more, and do some of those kinds of things, which and I thought we rebounded a little bit better tonight too. I had Brady Maurer unofficially for 7 rebounds, which led us, but we had some other kids that Owen Eldridge had some great offensive rebounds and putbacks for second chance points, so that all adds up. But well, we'll make sure Mr. Johnson gets a social media post sent out there on the official start time. I thought it was 7, but Coach Metz thought it was 6:30, and he may very well be right. It might be 6:30.
The only thing I'd say, Charger fans, just be there at 6:30.
Yeah.
Just be there at 6:30.
Or before.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure if it's a 7 o'clock start, gates will open an hour ahead of time, so I'm sure we'll be there fine. So, again, we encourage everybody to make the trip down to Versailles and back our Chargers on Tuesday night, and hopefully we can get a win and go back then on Friday night for a second-round game against Switzerland County. So appreciate all of our sponsors and everyone joining us tonight, and if we have nothing else, it's good night.
Good night, everyone.